Good afternoon. Basically, my presentation is a model which I created in Indian context. Is a parent of adolescents who trust me. I am not having any academic background as such now, so I don't produce any data, no evidences, statistical tools I apply. It's only pure the personal experience which I have. Collectively, as well as individually, with the parents who they work. We have a counseling center, so we meet regularly. I intend to speak on the psyche of Indian parents and parenting adolescents. It's a crossroads. Okay? Empowering them with trust-building model. Share personal experience engaging parents with this model and tool. Now, I just differentiate with those days. When I'm talking about those days, say about 30 years back, 25 years back, the parents used to have an attitude of, I know everything more than you, when they context the children. Okay? They restrict the reasoning out, unlike perhaps in Western countries, where there's an amount of freedom of expression is there with the parents and children. In Indian context, it's not there. It's it's not acceptable sometimes to speak back. So reasoning out is not there. And also, independence was really restricted out. Life skills have never been taught to children from the parents or from schools like also. And it's a joint family system. I myself come from a family where 22 people live together in the same room. So you can imagine the kind of a dynamics which we have. The advantages are there, lots. I have learned a lot about managing the family, managing a team, and a lot of the challenges and opportunities are there. Offer lifetime support. Even today, sometime, you'll be surprised to see the mother or father will be holding the hand of a child who is 25 years old when they cross the road. That's a kind of support. Most of the people, even today, they yearn in order to give the estate in terms of money as well as property to their own children. So they like to offer a full-time support and aggressive parents these days. They don't allow, I told you, they don't allow the children to talk back. They're very aggressive. They know exactly what the children have to do and want to do. And followed by emotional blackmails. They used to do that. If you don't do this, I will do this. They can also emotionally hold them at ransom, say, I have done so much for you. So that's a kind of a scenario. Today, slightly moving from there to the next. These days, what's happening at this trip? Openness is dawning. A lot of exposure, people are getting it. So there is some amount of openness is dawning. The emergence of nuclear family, it has redrafted the whole system in our country, which is being helped or facilitated by the advent of technology which is happening. And this alone, when I'm talking technology, please read me when I'm saying technology is only for talking about IT skills, information technology. It has completely redefined the entire culture of our people. Today, the parents make the children to become achievement-oriented, and they are into a bit of competitive mode. Next. There's too many likes are there. Those days, there was no likes, so even somebody shows the torch, it's acceptable. But today, there are plenty of likes everywhere, so you do not know what like one another choose. So that's a kind of a confusion we are having. And aggressive children. This change is taking place. The children don't want to listen to the parents because of the exposure. They are here today dictating terms. As I was listening to, in China, one child policy is talking about the money, and here also, basically most of families today are restricting their children too. Therefore, they like to invest the energy and money more on the children. On emotional blackmail children today. That's what is happening now. I was just called before I came here about a month back in school to give a talk. The context was the child has committed suicide. And when I went there, I met the father. He also wanted to talk to the children, school children. The father was a trade union leader whose normal job is basically to talk to everybody, negotiate and do things. But when I talked to him, I understood that this gentleman never had any dialogue or conversation with his own children. The reason was the child was found with boys. It's a co-education school. You will be surprised if you are not allowed to speak to the opposite sex. So they have restriction on that. So the girl was calmed by the principal and admonished. She continued to do that. So the father was called. The father slapped the girl in the face in front of the people, the students. So she went and committed suicide. Now, this is a kind of, it may be exaggerating or maybe an incident is not happening everywhere. But the trend seems to be today, anything, the children are willing to take their life out. They are trying to blackmail the parents. What is resulting in? Basically, bringing up children today is getting outsourced. The latchkey parents today, or latchkey children today. Father has a key, mother has a key, and the child has a key. This is not a kind of things which we never experienced. And today, most of them, we don't have any babysitter as such. So the children are on their own. When they are on their own, it is basically being outsourced. They have, either they go to school, they send the children to tuition, or they send the children to somewhere for any other kind of skill orientation. The children are not finding qualitative time with the parents. We are moving away from collectivity to individuality. I told the nuclear families become very self-centered, and these are the kind of tendencies being predicted. People thinking belongings can override belonging, and it was not like that. The material comfort, the material resources is being given by the parents because since they have no time, they are applying the method of compensation by providing a lot of comfort and materials to children, which is not very good. That leads to increased psychological, emotional catastrophe. I am just making a small model, which in my own workshops, my counseling centers, we use this. We find something good and successful, although we have a lot of challenges. Just see this is a core. Competence, openness, relatedness, and empowerment. This model could be used anywhere. It's not necessarily only in the family. It could be used in the macro level too. It could be used in teachers, it could be educators, and anywhere else. And in talking about competence, parents have to use the right style. They need to understand what kind of a style needs to be used. We have a lot of parenting styles. Autocratic, obstination. A lot of styles are there. Participating with the children, this is what we are trying to encourage them to do that, because that is not happening here. So the using the right style will help the parents. Another important thing is today, what you are saying is we are not making the children accountable. Responsibility and the freedom is a concurrent thing. It is not isolated one. Freedom has to go with responsibility. Unfortunately, parents miss this point. I don't know about other places, but this is my experience which we are coming from. Although there is changes are taking place, but this is one important thing which we advise: let them be accountable to whatever they are. Openness is a very big domain in which we need to work on, because openness is completely misrepresented or misinterpreted